Welcome to the Fitz Studio. I'm Coach Ken Fitz. Well, hey, I'd like to welcome y'all to the Fitz Studio. Well, we're gonna go into what I was talking about last time. The grandkids tearing up my board. Now we're gonna get the intricacy parts of it. The motors. I'm gonna put the motors together and show you how to wire it up and all that good old stuff. And y'all, I have guys working on the roof right now doing work on my house. And in the process of them doing what they need to do, the neighbor's tree just fell. I guess some type of bugs or something eating that tree up. The tree fell and hit the house. Hit my house. Booyah! Everything coming, boy. Boom, boom, boom. Now, so I run out there. I would have done this video. Uh, I should have been like 40 minutes deep into this video now, but I had to go out there and see. So there's been a lot going on with Coach Ken Fitz. Coach Ken Fitz lost his. I'm hearing disaster, y'all. Them guys, they cut the tree off, and I'm hearing other stuff. When I had to get this video out. I lost my baby brother from another mother, Carlos Printup. He died. and and you know they had this funeral in Atlanta. I attended it on Zoom. Uh, my heart is broken. My baby boy gone. And but hey, he not in pain no more. But yeah, like I'm in pain. His family in pain. We talked and we all you know it's one of those things. And the thing about Carlos, man, I was building him uh a, a New Orleans Saints field. So when I go to Atlanta with my Falcons, we were gonna be playing. Carlos been up in the hospital for about three years, and you know, surgery went back. But that's a whole nother story. But y'all came for one reason. That's to see Ken Fish get this board back together from the destruction of his grandkids. So I'm gonna start with how I'm going to pull out the parts that I showed y'all before. That we're gonna integrate into the system. Okay, that's my demo. My soldering iron with solder. Wire strippers. I have all kinds. I'm an electrician, y'all, so I do that. Wires. Mm. This here is my where all my motors gonna terminate from. Remember I told y'all this thing carries all the way up to 12. What that's 12 motors. I'm not gonna use 12 motors, but I'm gonna do 6 motors. The motors I have are 24-volt motors. I showed y'all the motors in the pack last. Okay, now here's the base of the motor that holds the motor. Here's my 24-volt motor, small motor, and here's my counterweight. See, if you didn't have this counterweight on there, it's just gonna spin, so you're not gonna get that vibration mode on there. So here's the counterweight that I have on there, and once it spins, it's gonna bzzz, it's gonna give them a vibration. It's gonna make them a vibration. So I'm gonna use 2. Okay, 2, 4, 6 motors. I'm using 6 motors on this board. Here's my power source. Y'all see that? That's my power source for the motor. For the motors. 120 going in, 120 volts going in, so I plug it into the wall. 24 volts come out. 120, 110, 120, 24 volts come out. That's going to allow me to run a 12 volt motor, 24 volts motor, 12 to 24 volts motor. So we're going to wire all that up. And then I'm gonna put it on the bottom of the board. Then I'm gonna let y'all see it all come on and go off. How about that? Coach Ken Fitz. Hey, look at here. I want y'all to take time. I want y'all to like, share, subscribe, comment. So first of all, let's give a shout out to our sponsor, Fitz Studio Counter Co. First thing when you do, when we getting ready to when we getting ready to do this, we have to get our heat gun, our soldering iron activated. So I'm finna activate it by plugging it up. I'm gonna activate it by plugging it up, getting it ready for soldering. I have a lot of these. I might inculcate that on the wires, and I might not, but we'll see. We'll see. Hot and ready. Let's get it. Go. Let's get it. Let's go. All right. So we won't do no damage. And what I normally do first is allocate what my hot and what my positive and my negative, hot and neutral, gonna be on this bus board. So you see that A and B? I'm gonna use A as my hot and B as my neutral. So if we using black and red wires, red is always gonna be hot. Black is gonna be my neutral. Now when my other wire get in, that's a 24 volt wire, then it should be white or gray, white and gray. If I find if I find a red and black or something like that, then I keep the color. I keep everything in sync. But as of now, we're gonna be terminating them on these red, A, B, black. B for black. Now, see, here I go. Now, as for this motor, as you can see, right here, here, and over here, that brass terminal with the little hole in it, I'm gonna designate which one of those is gonna be so my motors can spin in the same direction. It has to be wired up the same way. So if my motor's sitting like this, which will be, which down here will be on the bottom of the board to make it vibrate, and we'll use that. We'll use that as so. If it's facing like this, I'm going to mark a positive sign and a negative sign. Now I'm gonna turn this towards me. I'm gonna turn this towards me like it's facing you. I'm gonna turn it towards me. And when I'm looking at it and it's like this at me, I'm gonna have my left side positive, mark it, and my right side negative. And I'm gonna mark it just so. You see that? That way, I know on the positive side that I'm gonna put my red on there, and on the negative side, I'm gonna solder my black wire on there. Now, I'm gonna go through this and mark each one of my motors. I have 6 motors. Positive, negative. Remember, if you don't wire them the same way, one of your motors gonna go this way and the other one gonna go that way. Just letting you know. So I want all my motors going in the same direction. The same direction. All right. Oh, let me show. I'm off to show y'all. Okay, see, positive, negative. Positive, negative. See that? Y'all can't see that. I see, but I know. Positive, negative. Facing me, positive, negative. I'm marking like this because you always can run into human error. Human error. Human error. You think you did everything right, you know. Then you like, man, I could have sworn. Nah, 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 nah. Mm-hmm. All right. Positive, negative. That's the last one. Positive, negative. Now, I set those motors up. See, I'm going to tell y'all something. Check this out. Now, I'm going to pop this off. This, this is the housing that you're going to secure to the bottom of your field in, at the bottom. This is what you're going to secure. Now, once you put it on here and you cut that motor on, that motor gonna be vibrating so much it's gonna spin, it's gonna come out, it's gonna do all that. So what I do, what I do is I take this and I put some some adhesive. It's what is that? Adhesive paste on there. When it, so, and it's a marine type thing. I'll show it to you when I get to it. And when I do it and I set it on now, when I set it on now, and I let it set 24 hours, and that sucker will never move again. So that motor be locked. So I make sure I center it. I center it. I make sure I center it. So to be balanced. Everything balanced. So when it's sitting like this up on the motor, and you got your positive and your negative showing. And that's wrong, y'all. You see these holes on here? Those are breathing holes. You can't make sure you don't get no glue or no nothing inside that cause it'll burn it out. Now, those are breathing holes too. So you want to make sure that it could breathe. Somebody holding your nose and your mouth shut, you won't be, you're gonna expire, right? So now, my goal, see that space in between now? See that very little thin space in between here, right there? I'm contemplating to see if that's enough air. But if it's not enough air, then I'm gonna just turn it the other way. So it'll be like this, which would then be have my wires up here at the top, which would then make my positive on this side and my negative on this side. You see why I marked that? Let's say you see why I marked. That's why I marked them. Because if I need my breathing holes to breathe and I wanted to get maximum air, and that little crevice is not gonna get maximum air. So I'm gonna have to flip it. So if I didn't mark it and I flipped it and I went on and put my positive over here and my negative over here, then my motor's gonna run opposite. See, perfect analogy. Okay, you see how that one is? I'm gonna pull up the other one so you can see. I don't know, y'all all on the same way, man. So all on the same way. So apparently I was doing something right. Now, now I'm gone in 20 minutes. We're gonna come check me out on the next one. You don't see my termination uh terminal bar. You don't see my motors. You don't see my wires and stuff. Now, Coach Ken Fitz is gonna go to the next video, and me and my wife, as we look at them, we're gonna number them. So I hope this is number 2, and the next one will be number 3. Because the first one I showed you with the opening, that's 1. This 2, and the next one will be 3. So Coach Ken Fish gonna see you on part 3. And when we get this soldering, I'm gonna have the same thing on. I'm just cutting the video short so my wife can edit them easily. Uh, I want y'all to like, subscribe, comment. Hey, Coach Ken Fish, baby. Everything electrical football. Everything electric football, baby. Y'all come see me. Come check me out. Hey, this new season coming up. I revived. I don't revive my Falcons, my old Falcons, and hey, getting them ready for the season. So hey, I was just thinking about my boy Silos and listening to that noise out there, y'all. So there's a lot going on over here. So bear with me on this one, but we gonna get these videos out. I'm Coach Ken Fitzhugh, and I'm out, baby.
My mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. I'm only here.